Welcome to Lesson 2. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain how the initial assessment of the new Herman method can provide insights into getting to know the strengths and areas of need. As you progress through this video, keep in mind that you have the flexibility to pause, rewind, forward, and take notes as needed. If you have any questions or comments at the end of the lesson, you can submit them by accessing the Contact Us page. Let's get started. When a student is identified with dyslexia, it is important to assess the student. Assessments provide the child with an opportunity to demonstrate knowledge, skills, and understanding. To complete the initial assessment, you will need the Basic Phonetic Skills Assessment Booklet and the assessment card. These items can be found in the kit. Take a moment to locate these documents. The first step in completing the assessment is to fill out the student's name, the date the student is assessed, age, grade, and school. Listing the school is important in the event that the student transfers to another school. This document will be sent to the student's new school. In this section, you will also need to fill out the assessment administered by and time in the New Herman Method intervention program. Newly identified students will have a 0 written on the line. Take a minute to read the directions. These directions will help you record responses to collect student data. There is one thing you should keep in mind while you assess your student. Since dyslexia falls along a spectrum, it is important to end the test when the student is struggling significantly on a section and demonstrating signs of anxiety and frustration. In Part A of the assessment, you will be assessing whether a student can name letters correctly. Take a moment to read the directions. In Part B, you will be assessing whether a student can articulate the sounds correctly for each letter. Take a moment to read the directions. If you need a refresher on how letter sounds should be articulated correctly, you can view videos for each letter in the resources page. In Part C, you will be assessing whether a student can read the short vowel sounds a, e, I, and For example, if the child said lap instead of map, you would count the response correctly. However, you can write the incorrect response above the word. In Part D, you will be assessing whether a student can read consonant digraphs correctly in a set of words. In Part E, you will be assessing whether a student can read blends correctly in a set of words. This process is similar for Parts F through J. On page 4 of your assessment booklet, you will find the assessment summary. On this page, you will record incorrect responses, observations, and indicate where the assessment was terminated with an X. You have reached the end of Lesson 2. You'll learn to familiarize yourself with the assessment procedures to identify student strengths and areas of need. In Lesson 3, you will learn how to use the curriculum to begin Level 1 reading interventions.